Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, so today I'm gonna share a little bit about my singing journey. But I would say it's not really about my journey, but I think it's just about the series of things that happen. If you want to become a singer, I don't know. This is for me. Becoming a singer was never in my dream, but I just reacted to things that happened in my life. I started singing at the age of 12. Then at that time, Denang Mutara, my DK group, they don't have a juara. I mean, they have lah, but their juara go NS ke apa ke depan. So I have to replace at the age of 12. Then at the age of 14, I actually accompanied my brother to Asia Bagus audition, and I accompanied initially, but end up, Alhamdulillah, I got selected. So I went to the Asia Bagus. Then again, at the age of 14 juga, were given the opportunity to actually record an album, Dendang Mutiara album at the age of 15. Given the opportunity to record Hari Raya punya apa compilation album under Musica Records. Then after that, of course, I was given the trust to sing for 2D punya lagu with my siblings and also Adik Menenang. Then moving forward, everything happens, and until now, alhamdulillah, I'm still in the industry. So what I wanna share is, because I've seen a lot of good singers out there. I've seen a lot of people trying to become, in the industry, trying to become a singer. But what I realized is actually it's more on the nawai too. Like, why do you sing? I think that's really important, and also you just have to what do you call it? You have to really open up and just leave it to. Of course, practice is practice. You have to really practice. Because for me, I practice because of my team. I practice because of Dendang Mutiara. Back in 1997, Mega Perdana, I was the youngest juara. I can say I was only 15 years old at that time. I felt so small, and I was of course smaller back then compared to now. Because there are a lot of giants juara, Abang Herman S, Abang Yunus, Abang Jun, Cham was also there. I can remember Adib was also there. So I was the youngest, and Dendang won second place. So I felt that I was the weakest link. So I was telling myself that, you know what, I'm gonna try not to let Dendang down again. I'm gonna try to practice and make myself better for the team, for the sake of the team. Then of course, so I just never stop. What do you call it? I always trust my instinct, trust my guts. Trust this, according to some people, is the hunch. So I always, when people give me an offer, I don't really think. And back then, I think until now, so much. It's not. Sometimes it's not really about the money. Sometimes it's just about opportunity. Like example, when people offer you, sometimes one half of you say it's a good opportunity, but another half you says that this guy is out there to cheat me. Don't. Every opportunity is given to you. It's only for you. I have different opportunity. Everyone has a different opportunity. But one thing that I want to say is that you don't know the people that you know now. In the next 20 years, who is it gonna be? For me, in particularly, these two individuals actually kind of shape where I am. I mean, not in terms of singing, but in terms of opportunity, in terms of my singing throughout these years. Abang Saleh Abdul Samad and also Abang Zahran Rusman. I know them like way back. Abang Yan, of course, I know him way back when I was 8 or 10 years old. Then again, Abang Saleh is the one who trusted me at the age of 14 to ask my leader and my Abang Azman, and also my Abang Uli, Marusli, to make Dendang Mutiara an album. He trusts us. He don't know me. He just met me. Then after that, he tell me, do you have a team? You have a Dikabrat team, right? Is your Dikabrat team good? I say, okay lah. But he want to meet Abang Azman and my Abang. We met, and the rest is history. Dendang Mutiara did a solo album, Dikabrat album. And after that, one thing led to another, and until now I'm in the industry lah. So like these two people punya trust to us, and abang Saleh, abang Yan, they just kind of know lah, like these things would work. When they see a talent, they would know that this thing would work. So for us who, so I don't know, because I never aspire want to become a singer, but alhamdulillah I'm in there. So for those people who wants to become a singer, of course practice is number one. The one is undeniable. You have to practice in anything that we do. We have to practice to be good. But leaving it to Allah and follow your gut feeling, and also be nice to people. I think those are the things that will set your path. And it's not about being number one sometimes. I always believe this, that it's not about always want to be the best, because we will never be the best, because we are not perfect. But what important is about us giving our best. Yeah, that's what important, you know. So for the, like, you know, like people in the media industry right now, funny because I know some of them like way back then. Like example, there's also this individual, Abang Arwahnya Abang Amin. You know, he's a manager of KRU back then. He was the one who initiated APM. And I know him like way back, when I was small. I was close to him. So when I look back my life, right, I realize opportunity is only given to you. So I cannot compare my life to maybe Shahib from Shukran. I cannot compare my life to Ustad No, or maybe I cannot compare my life to Abang Suhaimi. You know, if you talk about Abang Suhaimi Yusof, and Abang Zaran Usman, all these guys, they are friends like way back, even when they were not popular and they were nobody yet. So always be true to yourself, be true to your friends, help each other. You don't know where your friend's gonna be. So like example, like now, if talking about Rizal Ramli, Drubadua Pichip, yeah, I mean Rizal, I know him also when we were small, because Abang Rafid is also from Dindang Mutiara. But now look where he is. He is leading a group, one of the best groups in Singapore, Dikir Barat, and also he's a vice president of Singapore. Sorry, vice president of Singapore, vice president of Gabungan. So to sum it up, if you really want to be a singer, I think it's not really about just singing. It's also about nawaitu, and also about being nice to people and get to know the industry, and yeah, then hopefully from there your career will pick up. Okay, so insyaAllah jumpa lagi. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.